Hello, North Stars. This is your principal, Mr. Ragazzo, coming to you with a presentation about what life will be like for you at Nottingham within the hybrid model. So, there are a lot of procedures that are going to be put into place, specific procedures that do need to be followed. Um, this is not an easy situation, and we all need to work together to make Nottingham a safe environment for everyone. So, as you can see here, we have four specific doors just for entering the building. You will enter per your grade level. Freshmen will enter through the main door on Clockner Road. Sophomores are going to enter through the receiving area door on Clockner Road. That's door 32 on the other side of the cafeteria, opposite the front door. Juniors will enter through the student parking lot door, and seniors will enter through the science wing door on Hamilton Avenue. As you enter, your temperature will be taken by a wall mounted thermometer where a staff member will be monitoring you. If your temperature does read above 100.4, actually 100.4 or above, the nurse will be called and you'll be taken to the isolation room and be tended to by the nurse. Here's a map. This is a map of the school. You can see the areas of the building that I was just talking about. Here's the freshman door, the sophomore door. This is the cafeteria. The junior door is the student parking lot. This is the student parking lot over here. And the science wing door will be for the seniors. That is where you will enter the building. While we're in the building, the stay to the right rule is in effect at all times in the building. If we stay in the correct far right lane in the hallways, we will be able to safely pass one another either way. There's a picture of the stay to the right lane on the next slide that I'm going to show you. If you're looking at the hallway and you stay to the right, that middle zone right there will be the no walk zone. So if we're staying on the right side of the hallway, everyone will be safe. We'll be able to pass each other, still maintaining safe social distancing. Staircases are one way will be marked as either up or down. So you cannot go up a down staircase, and therefore you cannot go down an up staircase. We're trying to keep the stairways one way because there would be no way to pass each other safely and maintain safe social distancing on the stairways. No lockers will be used, and there will be 3 lavatories open. Science Wing Lab, the lab near room 123, and the cafeteria lavatories will be open for students. 2 in at a time, 5 waiting in line, and we will have a QR code sign-in procedure. You don't need to worry about touching paper or a pen. You will just scan a QR code to sign yourself into the lab. Again, there's the hallways. Just take a look. That's what you're going to see throughout every hallway in our school. Maintain the stay to the right. We will all be safe. Lunches. Lunches are going to be different than what we're used to. You can see the tables located below in the caf. They are all marked with please sit here stickers. Those are the only places throughout the cafeteria that you will be allowed to sit. The circle tables only have 1 seat, and the longer tables, which you see pictured here, have 2 on either end. There will be no lunches served, no vending machines available, so there'll be no need to get up and walk around the cafeteria for any reason. You got to bring your own lunch. No food delivery will be allowed to school by anyone, and this includes parents or guardians. We can't have any visitors to the building, so food should be brought to school by you. Please plan on bringing a lunch or something to eat during your lunchtime. Additionally, you will not be allowed to leave the building for any reason, and this cannot and will not be tolerated or allowed during this hybrid time for any reason. If you are caught leaving the building, there will be strict administrative consequences. We're just hoping that we don't have to deal with that. No one will attempt to leave the building or come back into the building. We all have to work together on this and follow the rules of the school to keep each other safe and put ourselves in the safest possible environment for everyone. At dismissal, you will be dismissed depending on what area of the building you are in. We will start dismissal at 2:20, and we will dismiss at different areas of the building every 2 minutes until 2:30. When you are called to be dismissed, you must leave the building immediately. There will be no one allowed in the building after 2:35. Parents and guardians, this is important to pay attention to. If you're picking up your students and the weather is not great, your student will not be permitted to wait inside the building. They will be outside while we are in hybrid. Building cleaning procedures need to start immediately after school, so we will be asking all students to exit the building by 2:35. This is the bell schedule. Bell schedule begins and ends at the normal time. You will notice period 4, 5, and 6. If you're not in lunch during those periods, you will be asked to wait to be dismissed via the announcements because there is a cleaning time that needs to take place for the cafeteria. So the cafeteria will get dismissed, and then students will be remaining in their classes for an extra 10 minutes for period 4, 5, and 6. These are just some health and safety procedures that we have put into place. The daily health screenings that will take place, temperature checks, which will be different. Obviously, if you have a cold, runny nose, sore throat, this is the cold, and this is the cold time of year. If you have a temperature to go along with that, that's the distinguishing factor that could be a symptom of COVID and may be cause for concern. Quarantine, the isolation rooms, quarantine room designated for students who do have a temperature and are symptomatic. Limited interactions between each other. You can't congregate in the hallways. You cannot hang out in lunches together. And the dismissal procedure where students are going to be asked to leave the building immediately are going to be in effect while we are in hybrid. And most importantly, face masks will be required the entire time we are in the building by everyone, except for when you are eating lunch. If you're in the cafeteria and you're eating lunch, your face mask can come off. If you're not eating lunch, you must keep your face mask on during all times when in the building. And finally, this is just kind of a quick, what do you need to bring for a hybrid? Obviously, you're not going to be using your locker, so a backpack is important, your computer and its charger, your district-issued device, your water bottle. You will be receiving a district-issued water bottle that you can carry with you at all times, pens or pencils, your lunch, and we say 2 masks because in case of a mask breaking, you should have a backup as well. Again, this is not going to be an easy time for any of us. I am happy to be able to be seeing you in the hybrid schedule, but I do know it's not going to be easy. It's going to be important that we follow the rules. We will get through this. And I think that if we all work together, we all follow the rules, this can be a great thing for Nottingham, a great opportunity for us to be in person for as long as we can be. And hopefully we will be getting back to a normal schedule sooner rather than later. So thank you. I can't wait to see you all in person. And again, maintain social distancing, wear your masks at all times, and let's follow the rules so that we can live and work and be in school in a very safe environment. Thank you. See you all very soon.